Okay, so here comes our SAT. So this is SAT number one. We'll try and shoot through it. So we want 10% of 170. So we can do this by hand. So remember, 10% is 10 out of 100. So 10 100ths of 470. Now the way we deal with this 10 100ths, remember, is just move your decimal 2. That's 10 hundredths. Of means multiply. So we got to take zero point 0.1 times 470. I don't know why I wrote 75 there. 470. Now you got to do is move your decimal over 1. So if I was taking it by 10, for example, you get 1 bigger, so you'd add a 0, but I'm taking it time a tenth, so I get 1 smaller. So this is just equal to 47. Or I could use Desmos here, and I could take 0.1. You don't need the 0 in there, times 470 this way. And now tell me it's 47, so B is done. Let's jump to problem number 2 now. Which one has the same solution as the given equation here? So let's find the solution of this one. Now this is just a nice linear equation. I'll just have to subtract 6. I'm just trying to get x alone there because it's x to the first. So that's x equals 12. So 4x equals 12 rather. Right there I can see that's the same equation. So they're going to have the same solution. It can't be this one. It can't be that one. It can't be that one. And I'm done with number 2. And we'll keep on going. Number 3, total cost in dollars to rent a surfboard is $25 service fee plus $10 per hour. So there's a slope. Remember that word per. So it's going to cost you $25 plus $10 per hour like this. There's our units on it. And so if you multiply it by t, and t represents the number of hours, you can see that hours would cancel, giving you dollars plus dollars. So essentially, it's going to cost you $25 plus $10 times t. So when time is 1 hour that you rented, it costs you $10 plus the 25 flat fee. 2 hours is 2 times 10, $20 plus the 25. You spend a maximum of 75, so you want to be less than or equal to 75. 25. I'm just kind of looking through for this 25 plus 10t now. And so you do get it right down here with answer D. All right, question number 4 up here. Function g is given by this equation right here. G of x equals x squared plus 9. They want you to figure out what x makes g of x equals 25. So we want g of x equal to 25. I don't know why I have a paren right there. So the question is, when is g of x equal to 25? And so we can solve this, subtract 9, giving us 16. And then I can square root both sides. I get x equals plus or minus a 4. Let's check those out. 4 if I square it is 16, 16 plus 9, 25. Negative 4 if I square it is 16, 16 plus 9, 25. So 4 and negative 4 work. So we will choose A in that case. Question 5. Each face of a fair 14-sided dice. So you got a dice with these 14 sides on it. I can't draw that. But there's a different number appearing on each face. If you roll it one time, what's the chances of rolling it two? Well, there's 14 different numbers you could get, but only one of them is a 2. So you got a 1 in 14 chance when you roll that thing of getting a 2. And problem 6. Printer produces posters at a rate of, so there's a slope, 42 posters per minute. Okay. What's this in posters per hour? Does it produce? Let's see here. So really, this is just trying to change it from posters per minute to posters per hour. So we have convert minutes. Well, that's easy. We just have to use what's called a conversion factor, or there are 60 minutes for every 1 hour. And so when you set up a conversion factor, you're really setting up a version of 1, but the 1 has units written differently. So 60 minutes in 1 hour is a true statement. And what this does is allow us to change the units. We just have to keep track though. So minutes now cancel. That's how you know you set up your conversion factor right, because the minutes better cancel, so you end up with units of posts per hour. Because that would be your numerator and that'd be your denominator. So then you just got to multiply those two because they're just fractions here. So you multiply the top times the top. Had this been like 60 on the bottom, you'd take the 42 and divide by 60. But we're multiplying 42 per minute. We're going to get many more per hour. So 42 times 60, we just throw that into Desmos. Now go 42 times 60, 2,520 posts per hour. And that's it. I'll try and do a page for each one of these.